Good morning. Hey, everybody. It's NICOA. How are you? Hashtag Life by Design. I'm here to talk today about you. That is what we're here doing. So hope you get your coffee. Oh, look, it's my Starbucks Reserve coffee cup from our recent trip out to the Pacific Northwest. Oh, people are texting me. People are asking me, are you on? Yes, I'm on. Go turn your computer on. Here I am to talk today again about Life by Design. And some of the lessons I've learned this week about myself and my own life by design and how profound it has been. And I think it's perfect timing because if you are ready, if you are really ready, if you really are ready to receive and do the work for you, then you are probably here right now. And the timing is ideal because when we are ready, we actually receive the insights. And sometimes when we're ready, we receive the insights, but then we don't know how to go about doing the insight, right? We don't know how to really begin to practice what we've learned. And I want to help you practice what you've learned today because we've been talking together, for years, right? I think we need a sip of coffee for that one. It's been a long time. I've been doing these coffees with NICOA randomly, probably since 2011, I think. And one of the things that I've learned over the years is that I can tell you all sorts of things. I can share with you my research. I can talk to you about coaching tips. I can give you practice ideas. But unless you're ready and you really want to do the things that you're hearing, you're not going to do them. You're just not. Okay. And I want you to give your Siri's talking to me. And it's time for you to give yourself permission to actually rest in that space of, hey, yeah, I may have learned it, but I haven't done it yet. And that's okay. I want you to give yourself some compassion and be gentle with yourself because I used to get really frustrated with my clients even. I would be like, God, they'd call me up after an entire year of coaching, have a panic attack and say, yes, but what do I do? And I'm thinking, oh my God, what do you mean? What do you do? We've been co-creating coping mechanisms for the past year. And I would observe myself and like, wow, NICOA, you're really triggered by the fact that your client's not practicing and doing what you guys learned. But so what is that about? Why don't we do what we learn? So again, it comes back to you. I'm in the same boat. Each individual has their own life journey, their own life experience. And we also have our own triggers from our past that cause us to have blocks when we actually know what to do, but we don't actually do the work. We hesitate. There's a block that prevents us from taking that action. So I'll give you an example, and there's a bee joining us. Okay, I'll give you an example, a personal one, a pretty intense one. So historically, I have had quite the body image issue. I actually have been very self-deprecating over the years, and there are a number of reasons why. Some of them are personal, some of them are public, some of them are because of societal's brainwashing of the ideal body. And I used to joke all the time and say, the one thing I'll regret the most is the amount of wasted mind share, time, space, energy around, am I pretty enough? Does this outfit look good? Is this food good for me? I shouldn't have eaten that. All the woulda, shoulda, couldas around trying to create the ideal body. Well, finally, in this work that I've been doing, I'm 52 years old, but I finally found my readiness to stop telling that story and stop making that joke about, oh, that'll be my biggest regret. Because I was still owning the story. I was still owning that experience with my body, with my relationship with the way I looked, with my relationship with food, with alcohol, with desserts. Not in a deprecating way, in an intense way. It's healed over the years. It used to be intense, and now it's not that big of a deal, but it's still there. And I kept thinking, why won't I let that go? What is it about that story that keeps me continuing to have that inner dialogue and waste my life, waste my time, even if it's just a little bit of time, waste it. I don't like, what a waste of time. I would so much rather be talking to you, right? So value and all. So that experience for me is value for you, hopefully today. So I decided, okay, if that's one thing I would regret, okay, we're unstable connection. If that is the one thing I would regret, then am I willing? Am I willing to try a different way? Am I willing to put this topic on the table and really go deep inside myself and really say, why do I have those insecurities? What are the root causes for why I am insecure about my body, why I might be insecure about my weight, why I might be insecure about the way clothing fits, why I might be insecure about eating the dessert, why I might second guess the second glass of wine. What is the story I have created over 52 years that's causing me to have anxiety, suffer, self-disparage, be frustrated, and waste my freaking life on this topic? So I did the work and I went in pretty deep. And I will tell you that this work requires some assistance. And there are people I can refer you to. And I, of course, will be also offering this service when I finish my certification. And in that deepness, you simply are going in a relaxed state and going back to the root causes. So the root causes are, oh, that one time somebody said something and it made me feel ABC, or that one commercial I saw, or the fact that those girls were mean to me in middle school. Whatever the scenario is for you about the topic that's holding you back, that one block that you have, I want you to sit still, and you can do it on your own, even without that help. If you just want to begin the dialogue with yourself, begin observing and start saying, why do I feel this way? Why am I hesitant to talk about money? Why am I not exercising? Why do I have a story about not being healthy in my relationships? Why am I spending all my time trying to change somebody else, thinking that that's my issue? Because that's not your issue. The issue is you, yourself, and you. And that's not an issue at all. It's a very normal, healthy place to be. You get to change that experience because you want something different. It's so normal that you're having these blocks. It's so normal and so obvious why I would have had all these years of self-disparagement. It makes so much sense. And it gets to be the point where it's like, oh yeah, okay, I see it now. And once you see it, guess what? You can change it. That's why we spend all this time observing ourselves. So go forth today. I want you to get out your pen. I want you to write this down. I want you to sit in stillness, and I want you to begin to talk to yourself. Why am I fill in the blank? And what do I want to do about it? And am I willing to do something about it? And let me tell you something. The key here and the number one takeaway is that, did you notice that the word I is the consistent common denominator? Yes, my friends, you are the most annoying thing about getting the life you want, because you are the only one responsible. You have the ability to respond and act and move differently. But are you willing to sit down and really dissect yourself, looking inward, and look at your history and look at your stories? Are you willing to do the work for you? I love you guys. I don't know if I'm looking at you in the camera or down here. Hashtag Life by Design. Happy Sunday. If you're watching this, I bet you're ready. Talk to you soon.